But yeah, this one confuses me more than just about anything. It makes sense why, I guess this one, it makes sense why this one is the one that's interred near the Grand Lift of Rold, or the Grand Lift of Dectus, rather, right? The, all this royal lineage nonsense. And I ain't talking about 2 key and 10% attack and defense. But, check this out, if you're unfamiliar. Yep. Godefroy. Godefroy. The Grafted. It looks exactly like Godrick, but it is not Godrick, apparently. Alright, Foul Tarnished, we are back for more Elden Ring here for you, and, so we're in the Roundtable Hold. Last time we just basically, we finished off Liurnia 2 episodes ago, and we kind of just went into Altus, right? Went through the Ruin-strewn Precipice there, and we explored, we wanted to get all the map fragments and things like that. We are now ready to start our exploration of Altus in earnest, and we will probably do so through the Grand Lift of Dectus to begin with. It's because we went through the Ruin-strewn Precipice last time, but we don't know where exactly this leads. There's something right there too. So we'll do that, but just real quick, I have a curiosity. I have a curiosity that I would like to sate for a second. And that curiosity is as follows. Oh, it's the wrong side. Actually, though, we need 12 of each of them. So we have enough of that. It's 2, 4, and 6. So we need 24 of these, potentially. Let me do that real quick. Let me just buy... What the? Wait, this door's open now? Okay. Well, goddamn. You don't say. I was wondering when you would show up, you rat bastard. Okay. Let's do this or something. Sure. We'll get to what I was talking about in a second. We have a visitor. We have a guest among us. Dum dum.
Have you ever felt the curse with your whole being?
No, sir.
The pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing.
I don't know.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
You're but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance.
I mean, true.
You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
Well, aren't you just lovely?
I ask thee thankful it is all that keeps your death. I ask thee thankful that it is all that...
Be thankful the hold serenity is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay. Interesting. So, that sure is a lot of, like, dead people that surround you. This, if you forget from the opening cutscene, this is, the Wretched Dung Eater. Or what is it? No, it's not the Wretched, it's like the, what is he... it might be Wretched. I can't remember. But say, you know, he just like say he hits that. The narrator hits that shit real hard. Yeah, that's the Dung Eater, which is quite the name, really. Really something. I guess we do not interest him yet, but now his quest line seems to be available. We will do our best to progress it because again, I think he does have one of the endings for the game. We want to get all of them at the very least, as sort of a minimum requirement for this playthrough. But here's what I wanted to check. Right. So, right now, I have, these 2 weapons right here. Great hammers, kind of my thing. Right? I'm kind of a big fan of great hammers. The strike damage is cool, and I just like the idea that they are like, you know, big bonk. I like that even more than like giant swords. So I was curious how they would compare if I made them heavy, right? And went from we don't even care about the Ash of War necessarily. Let's just make it heavy, right? And if I like start upgrading you just a little bit and seeing kind of, so this is plus 14 right now, right? So it'd be plus 15 if we upgraded it. But right now it's 235 plus 221. How would you, okay, remember a slightly smaller number is acceptable here because strike damage tends to be less resisted than standard damage. But like, if just out of curiosity, if I had a little bit of this. I have a lot of smithing stones. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So far, everything we've used so far is completely worthless for this Y-hander anyway, right? So it's not a problem. I don't have the souls for this. But already, at plus 12, again, you're at plus 14, you're 235 plus 221, so that's a total of 456. You, right now, are 177 plus 222, so that's a total of just about 400, basically. And you're going to gain a little bit over, so you're getting about 18 from the next level, and then 18 probably again from the next level. So you would be doing just about the same amount of damage, right? But you would, of course, have, you would be doing strike damage would be better. The actual big so we can still put the Golden Val buff on you, right? That's okay. The big problem is we then lose out, like if we switch out the Grafted Blade Greatsword, we lose out on the Grafted Blade Greatsword's buff, which I think is like kind of a big deal for our boss fights. Like, we need a really, really good Great Hammer to take this guy's place, and I don't think we've found one, right? Like, one of these two could take the Zweihander's place for sure. I mean, Great Stars causing blood loss buildup is also very interesting, right? Where'd it go? Excuse me? Hello, Mr. Great Stars? I actually have just lost my Great Hammers. There it is. This causing blood loss buildup is very interesting for sure, right? Not really my thing though. I'm not really a status effect build, but like either of these could probably take the place of the Zweihander. I don't think the problem is though, I don't think we found like a good weapon to take the place of the Grafted Blade Greatsword. The Ash of War on the Grafted Blade Greatsword being a second buff that we can stack. We can give Golden Vow to the hammers, right? But the fact we can stack a second buff on top of that, and also our, you know, our flask, I think is too good for now to pass up. Once we find that, if we can find like a unique Great Hammer or like a special one, or one that does just like such an absurd amount of damage that we can just overlook everything I just mentioned, sure. But for now, I think the Brick Hammer Great Stars combo is not better than the Zweihander Grafted Blade Greatsword combo. Okay, so let us head to the Grand Lift and right now, and go from there. We'll explore Altus in earnest in this episode. You are not mistaken. I've been eating the same cup of soup for 3 days now. I mean, for you guys, it's been 3 days. For me, it's been more like 2 hours. You know, I've been taking little spoons out of it every now and then. Okay, so we can hoist a medallion. Is there anything behind here, though? Any little crevices to explore? Any nooks? Any crannies? Any stones to leave unturned? Whoa. Another place. Cool. It seems the answer is no. Right now. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, this place is, you know, basically designed for one thing and one... Oh, you see some Z fighting there. It's fine. It happens. Designed for one thing and one thing only, basically. So we will just do that. Let me hoist my medallion real quick. And we can go to Altus the Aki way. Last time we went like the peasant way. We went up through a bunch of rickety elevators and things like that. Nope. Not this time. Not this time. This time, we go in style. Like the Elden Lord should. React to me. Respect me. Respond to me. Love me. Worship me. Fear me. Maybe. Possibly. Possibly? Fear me. Nice. And there we go. It is a grand lift. Like, that is a big-ass elevator. Pretty magical in nature, too, right? It's not even like we have to pull a lever or anything. You have to hold the correct medallion. Very, very interesting stuff. We're loading. We get there. There you go. There's my guy. Dude, this Radon armor looks so sick. I'm a big fan. Like, even with the hair looking a little bit weird in the game's graphics engine, I feel like it still looks really cool overall. I'm a big fan. There you go. It is, you know, not quite the royal welcome I was hoping for. It's kind of rainy, and it kind of sucks right now, but, you know, we get there still. We can still be like, goddamn. Damn, he's good. Like, I really am him. This whole elevator moved just for me. You guys wouldn't, like, I'm the Elden Lord. You wouldn't, like, hurt me. Or try, I mean, not you could, but you wouldn't even try, surely. Okay, so there's a Everjail right here. So we will certainly be, let me get that 4 off. That was what I had, yeah. In the lab with a pen and a pad, trying to get this label off. There you go. And now, we can go to 2, and get to that Everjail right away. Right next to the Grand Lift, huh? I mean, it's kind of like, in a way, it's sort of an honorable place to be jailed. In another way, what did you do, man? What they say fuck you for. This is still death, I think. I'm quite certain this is all still death. This is not. Yeah, there you go. That's very safe. This, I mean, this basically is a path down at this point. It's barely even a drop. Okay, let's get to this Everjail and see what we have going on here. It's been a while, actually, since we've seen an Everjail, I feel like. I think we got, like, we got most of the Everjails, like, when we first entered Liurnia, right? So, it has been a while since we fought somebody who's been trapped in here. This is the Golden Lineage Everjail. Oh, this is... Oh, it needs a stone sword key. That sucks. This is one of the ones that this is one of the people that I have, like... Of all of the characters that exist in the lore in this game, and a lot of them confuse me. This one, I feel like I've never... Like, this confuses me more than just about anything. Because I don't... We have 9? Oh, that's so good. We've been buying a bunch off of Kale's. That's why. But yeah, this one confuses me more than just about anything. It makes sense why... I guess this one... It makes sense why this one is the one that's interred near the Grand Lift of Rold, or the Grand Lift of Dectus, rather, right? The all this royal lineage nonsense. And I ain't talking about 2 key and 10% attack and defense. But check this out if you're unfamiliar. Yep. Godefroy, Godefroy, the Grafted. It looks exactly like Godrick, but it is not Godrick, apparently. Okay. Okay. And okay. Like, I don't understand this one at all. Like, what is he doing here? Is this like, it's not Godrick. It's also, it's Godefroy. Like, it's like Godfrey. I mean, Godefroy. Who the hell is this, man? Again, this is like easily the most confusing character in the video game to me. And I don't even know if there's like, I'm sure there is an answer somewhere. Like, is this like a joke? I'm not sure. I mean, he's Godrick, right? So he's incredibly easy, right? He's got more stats than Godrick, that's for damn sure. He's got a lot more health than Godrick does. But it's Godrick with scaled up stats. The attack pattern, and he doesn't even get to the dragon phase 2, right? But like, okay, maybe this Godfrey icon will actually explain something. I also forget, isn't this Godfrey icon good? Isn't this like a talisman that I might actually consider using? I forgot what it does. It does, excuse me, there you go. Godfrey icon. Oh, enhances charged spells and skills. Ah, okay, not really. A legendary talisman depicting the Elden Lord Godfrey. Raises charged attack power of sorceries, incantations, and skills. Yeah, so we don't really use like a charged skill attack, but Godfrey was a ferocious warrior. When he vowed to become a lord, he took the beast regent Serash, that's the lion that he has, right, upon his back, suppressed the ceaseless lust for battle that raged within. Because Godfrey is, and again, if you care about spoilers, skip ahead like 10 seconds, I suppose. But he's Horalu, right? Chieftain of the Badlands. So yeah, he's like a barbarian, basically. Okay, so who the hell is Godefroy? Like, that still doesn't answer that question at all. Yeah, I don't know. I simply do not know. Whatever, I guess. My bad. All right, so there's the Everjail sorted. That's step one of many things we have to deal with here in Altus. What's this way? Wait, is this like a path that continues, or is this the wall? It looks like it's just a... Oh, it is a path. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. There's like stuff here. Yeah. Whatever you say. Hefty beast bone, sure. This goes into like Altus proper. I kind of want to keep... I kind of want to go back and like, you know, enter the Grand Lift of Rold way, but looks like this just will take us through to Altus. Yeah. Yeah, I do kind of want to see... I want to go back and see what's up there with the Grand Lift. Well, okay, we're here. Let's explore this encampment real quick, like. What's in the box? As Brad Pitt said? Great shield talisman. Surely going to help you block better. Like, reduces the stamina cost of blocking when you're using a great shield or something like that, probably. Regardless, nothing that is useful to us. Where's this coming from? Oh, it's a ballista. I was like, who's throwing these? But no, they're coming with way too much velocity. That's a ballista firing them at us. We've leveled up. We've gone from dudes throwing fire pots to mechanical beasts launching great fire arrows at us instead. Yeah, it looks like there's literally nothing else here besides that talisman. Which is fine, I suppose. I'm sure somebody is really hyped away. Is that... Oh, there's another one here. What's this? I'm gonna be immune while this... Oh, I already opened this one. Sure, I forget what I found in here. But surely it wasn't that good. Because I can't remember it, and I'm not using it currently. What the hell? Why are you running like that, man? That's like embarrassing. I guess, like, it's kind of hard to run when you're encumbered and, like, look like a normal human being. You ever try to, like, run with a backpack on? And not look like a goddamn doofus? It's, like, probably, you know, one of the hardest tasks ever given to a man. Or to, like, any of humankind, more accurately. Alright, pillaged corpse. Sure. Butterflies. What are all these guys doing here, man? Like, I guess you're supposed to be... Like, all these encampments make sense in the sense of, like, you're guarding the Lift of Rold, maybe? Or, again, I keep calling it Rold. Rold, the other one. That's the one that takes you to the mountaintops of the giants. But you're guarding the Lift of Dectus, I suppose? You're doing a shit job, though. I also, like, I came through the Lift of Dectus. Shouldn't you, like, know that? And be like, oh, this guy's Elden Lord or something. Like, let's not fuck with him. Let's just let him pass. I guess not. It is so hard to find good help these days. I finally understand what all the supervillains in the old Cartoon Network's TV shows were talking about. Fan daggers. Okay, sure. I mean, pretty much nothing here, to be completely honest with you. Did I have an Estus? Oh, or a Grace at the Dectus lift? It looks like the answer is no. But I can just go back there. Yeah, okay. There's a straight line here that can take us back. So I just want to see, like, where, like, if there's anything of interest to be found here. There's another encampment. Makes sense, again. Very, very I mean, we got two giant stone guardians there, too. Very militarized area, right? It's like how the president always, you know, the Obama-mobile will have, like, you know, you got like a convoy and things like that. This is the Elden Lord. We gotta protect him. But it's also me, so like, can you guys chill? I am he. Not with a capital H necessarily, but like, it's me, I'm the Elden Lord. Well, I mean, not yet, I suppose, but like, I'm the best shot you got. Like, what, Gideon? Gideon. That's like that's probably your number 2 right now, is Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing. You're not gonna take him over me, surely. Bro can't even swing his Y-hander. He's not suited to be Elden Lord. Okay, so there's the Everjail. This looks like a point of interest, if I'm being completely honest. So we'll go there, I suppose, next. Obviously, Lanedell, we're going to try and give a wide berth until we are fully ready to explore that place. But that's not in Lanedell. It's Lanedell adjacent. You know, our berth just gets slightly smaller there, slightly narrower. I was looking for the opposite of wide, and I found it. I'm so goated with the sauce. Our berth gets mildly narrower at that point, but it's okay. Oh, I just turned my AC off in my room because, you know, it got adequately cooled. And suddenly it's like there's so much less ambient noise that I'm like, like I'm like, have I always been speaking this loud? Is this always have these always been like have these thoughts always been playing in my head? The voices. You know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Maybe it's just me then. My bad. Let's take a sip of this diet soda and pretend everything's okay. I spilled it on myself. That's awful. Well, it's, you know, luckily most of it missed my controller. Most. I can't believe this. The voices. They're getting in my way, man. I can't even conduct myself properly anymore. Yo, when we get to like a grace or something, or anywhere where I can sit down relatively safely, I will pause temporarily and wipe this off. It wasn't a huge sip, right? But I do have a slight little soda stain now on my thigh. These things happen. What's up, dog? Is there like an Alabaster Lord in here? Yeah. Oh, what? Another Falling Star Beast. I already fought the full-grown version of you, dog. You're like, don't you feel a little bit outclassed? I don't need FP, really? When did I do that? Well, whatever. You don't really need it probably for this guy. Oh, he kind of hurts. Never mind. He's actually not like he seems like almost the same strength as like his full-grown version. He's got a lot less health, I guess, is the big one, right? He definitely that 756 was a lot more damage on him than it was on the full-grown. Oh, he can only do 2 of those? That's weird. He really is. He's Babby, dude. Oh my god, he's Babby. I can't believe this. We're gonna kill him. It's gonna be awful. Oh wait, he might drop Smithing Stone 5 because his dad dropped Smithing Stone 6. And I genuinely need Smithing Stone 5 more right now. So when we kill him, hopefully he drops some Smithing Stone 5. That'll be very poggers of him, is all I'm gonna say. Okay, yup. Ole. Oh, Toro. Okay, never mind. I fucked it up. I can't pretend to be a bullfighter if I'm gonna fuck up the Toro Ole that much. So I know it's the whitest way you've ever heard anyone say that. I apologize. It's the Canadian in me. I can't help myself. But sound exceedingly Caucasian on occasion. That's right, I did just rhyme that in the heat of combat. I'm him. Oh, he does do 3. Okay, I must have just missed the first time. Bonk. And bonk. Okay, I eat those, honestly. That's not even that much damage. Nice. And bonk. Oh, what do you mean that missed? I hit him right in the head, dude. Okay. Oh. Okay, sure. That's a nice one. A nice big window for us to heal up there. He's gonna launch some rocks at us. That's fine. It's a jumping L1. He's bigger than he looks, or he's big, so he's further than he looks most of the time. You'd think he's in range, but no, it's just his prodigious size. It's gonna hit me probably. Oh no, he actually took a long time to rev up there. Wonderful. Okay. Get dodge, idiot. Get dodge, idiot. Get. Ooh, he was actually kind of zoning in on me there. Like, oh, that was a pretty good tracking AI, if I do say so myself. Oh god. So I always forget that tail swipe is like one of the most delayed moves in the whole video game. Get hit in the head, idiot, for big damage. Oh, he's doing the thing. Oh, okay, he's not doing the big thing. That's good. That big thing probably would have killed me, but also I probably would have made it out of the way of the big thing. Yeah, this is the big thing. Oh no, that's the small thing again. Maybe he can't do the big thing. Maybe only his dad can do the big thing. Like the gravity command grab, where he lifts you up into the air. Maybe he's too babby to do that. Oh, I thought I would get out of the way of that. I guess I have to jump at the end. Get that last little to ensure that. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think yeah, if I jump, I think it'll give me that last little push that I need to basically always ensure that I can sprint my way out of that. Okay, someone think of the forest. He's super delayed. Yup. I actually learned my lesson this time. Okay, I'll get stomped on, I suppose. And I will get rocks launched at me, and then I will kill you. It's just that easy. At this point, the soda has soaked into my pants. So, it's been too long. We'll just give it a cursory wipe off. Smithing Stone 6 again, dude. Why? Why do all of you just give me Smithing Stone 6? I actually have too many now. Like I don't need that. I didn't need that. Yeah, I need 12 to get it up to plus 18, right? So that's just actually too many. I wish you could, like, break it down. If I could break down, like, 1 Smithing Stone 6, even, like, give me 1 for 1, you know? If I could break down 1 Smithing Stone 6 into 1 Smithing Stone 5, it'd be kind of sick right now. That tells you what. Okay, well, that, you know, it was a point of interest indeed. There was a Falling Star Beast there. Sure. Fair enough. What next? So, we got this Everjail, we got this Falling Star Beast. That doesn't look like anything, really. This is mostly Lanedale at this point. I guess, yeah, let's go up the middle here, and then we can just kind of slowly work our way leftwards, essentially. So, I see something here, for sure. And I see something here, for sure. This is obviously a cave. Well, I guess this we'll do that later. That's a little bit more leftwards than I'm going right now. This is obviously something, and this is obviously something. Let's not ignore, yeah, ruins that we've also, like, those ruins, for example, that we've, like, literally found. Let's not ignore those either. We'll go to those 4 next. So let's go to the Altus Highway Junction here. One side takes you to Lanedale. One side takes you further into Altus. There it is. Okay, so we want to go north, which I think is that way. Yep. I put all the goddamn markers covering it up, but I'm pretty sure that is in fact north. If I picked up this golden seed, I think I did. I think I picked up all the golden seeds that I saw last episode as I was running around. So yeah, indeed we did. Is this nighttime? It is. Wonderful. I would like to be running around at night in case there's like a Deathbird, or we haven't found like a Deathbird or a Knight's Cavalry in a while, so I'm sure I missed a couple in Liurnia. We can go back and clean those out at any date though, it's fine. So let's go. I think I marked them in the order I wanted to go to them in. I trust myself to do that retroactively, so I will go to 1 first, I suppose. We'll 1, 2, 3 for it. Why not? We do have to get up this cliff and across the hill to get to Bleak Falls Barrow, though. Yeah. We have to go up here. I guess 4 probably is actually going to be the first thing we go to then, judging by the path towards it there. The more circuitous route that we will end up having to take here. Yeah, so I guess actually we have to go down first, because it doesn't look like we can go up there in any meaningful way. We'll go down and around. That is probably not death. We're right next to the Grace. Honestly, at this point, sure, why not? Let's just drop off. Let's just make sure not to jump. Yeah, there you go. I'm always a little too scared of fall damage in this game, because again, it's like there's a height past which it's an immediate death, and like it goes from like, you know, take a little bit of damage to you die instantly, like very, very quick, you know, like this post to die instantly type beat. So I'm always a little bit worried. If it looks like it's like, it's probably fine, I still get a little concerned. We've been here before. Is this where Gold Mask was chilling? No, it isn't. Another Finger Reader Crone. What do you have to say? Oh no, okay. This is. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one where the Kale was. And yeah, this teleporter leads us to Kings. Will freaking lead us to Kings. And Gold Mask. What's up, dog? You have nothing for me. That's right. I should shoot you in the goddamn head. No, I shouldn't do that. You seem like a nice guy. I don't want to walk around with just like 40,000 runes. I mean, our odds of dying in Lanedale are still quite low, I think. Like, we're still too strong for Altus or Lanedale. Even Mount Gelmir, I feel like we're probably like still... Like, Mount Gelmir and Volcano is like a little bit... I think it's after. Like, it's right after Lanedale. Even then, I think we're still a little bit ahead of the power curve, like literally as of this second, before we even level up anymore. So our odds of dying are low, but never 0. So let's just get to 450 damage there. Get more strength. Again, we're pumping it up all the way to 80, basically. And then once we get to 80, maybe we can start investing in dex, or maybe at that point we realize that strength is all we really need, and we will we'll just go into more vigor and endurance or something, possibly. There is our cave. That was very clearly marked on the map for us. How do I get down here safely? This isn't death, right? Ooh, it is. See, this is why I'm oftentimes very worried. It's like, maybe I have horrible depth perception, and like it's very possible, you know. But it's a good thing I spent those souls, right? Because now, I mean, we're gonna get the bloodstain back, but now we're talking about like we have 70 souls in that bloodstain or something. This is why I want, because like that to me, like again, it's possible I'm not beating the nerd allegations right now. I'm like, my depth perception is not very good, but like that to me did not look like it was a titanically bigger drop than the one that we survived easily when we got down here earlier. Like it definitely looked like it was longer, right? But I definitely was like, yeah, no, but we're probably fine, and it was very much instant death, right? So is there like a safe way to get down here then? I wonder, is this a job for the Longtail Cat Talisman? Like, did we die of fall damage there? Like, I wonder if it's because the instant death ones usually will, like, change the camera entirely. Like, if I do this, right? Grants immunity to fall damage, but does not prevent death from a high fall. Like, is this still, like, an instant death sort of situation? Yes. Yeah, so that's that is the, we passed the point at that point where the fall is just instant death, right? Fair enough. I guess that makes sense because with how much vigor I have, like, fall damage alone should never kill me. It should only be, like, forcibly setting my HP to 0 is going to be the only thing that causes us to die there, right? So it's fine. Okay, well, how do we get down, then? Becomes the new question. And the answer becomes IDK, and then like smiley face, like the one that's sticking his tongue out with the colon P, because it seems very clearly that, well, is this exactly where okay, I was gonna say that looks a little bit more. I was actually about to like just go into a Groundhog Day loop. I was like, this spot looks a little bit more elevated, and then I saw my rune and I was like, oh yeah, like that's literally where I died last time. My bad. Okay, so 4 is actually going to take a long time to get to because it seems like we have to go around there. So let's instead, I guess I should have just trusted my gut. And yeah, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 is in fact the order we're going to be visiting these in. So let's just try and go back around and see if we can find out how to get to 1. And it looks like, well, it kind of looks like, to be honest, we should be able to get up somewhere through here, maybe. Maybe there? Let's take a look around and see. Got sirens going on outside. Hopefully everything's okay. There's no difference. You can't like. There's no way to like hard read whether it's a police siren or an ambulance siren or like a fire siren, right? Like there's not. Are they different? I mean, this might also be like a regional difference. I don't know if the sirens in like Europe are different than the sirens in Canada or something like that. But I feel like they're always, at the very least, I don't hear them often enough. Thank God, I suppose, that like I can distinguish them easily. Oh, so we can get up right here. That's perfect. Hup, hup, and hup, hup. Yeah. Well. Yeah, well, we still need to get all the way up there too. I'll do. Maybe I've been bamboozled. Maybe I've been foiled. Maybe I've been made a fool of. Do you have to go up the Lanedale? No, that looks like it's too high even for the Lanedale staircase, man. What the hell, Miyazaki? He made it impossible to reach on purpose as a joke, I suppose. There's no like spirit springs here either or anything like that. I am confuzzled. I must admit. Okay, this is not death, for sure. I mean, let me put the lantern on real quick. I mean, usually, maybe there's like a cave with an elevator somewhere when you can't. What the hell? Amber Starlight. Okay, sure. I did not realize that I like found the thing. That seems important. I mean, it's orange. I ain't talking about the fact that it's called Amber. I mean, literally, like it's the rarity of the loot drop is indicated as orange. Okay, wait, Skyrim horse physics? Skyrim horse physics? Oh, Torrent, you're so close, dude. Dude, I believe in you. You just gotta jank your way up this last little thing, and if you fail this, we're gonna die. Oh! Oh, we're back where we were. Okay, never mind. Oh, wait, no. What? Oh, no. We did jank our way up, but not all the way up. I'm still very proud of Torrent for that one. No doubts about it. Yeah, we're just like... Oh, God. Is this, like, impossible? Again, on purpose, as a joke, possible? Hello, Wolvades? Lupo, even? Lupe? Fiasco? Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a more holistic approach of the map and see if there's another way we can seemingly get up there. Again, my only other guess would be like near where the Falling Star Beast was, possibly. I would like to get there. You go. I'd like to have access to my map. This is a cliff all the way around, right? This seems to be the way. Ah, so it starts at the Erd tree. Okay, so you go to the Erd. I guess yeah. So first off. I mean, we don't really need to mark it, but I guess we will anyway. This is obviously also a point of interest, right? Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to go to 2, 3, 4, and then 1. I was slightly off on the ordering. So let's go to 2 first, then. Once again, like, weird spectral banners and stuff. I don't know what's up with that, but, like, it is kind of cool. You got to hand it to them. Let's go 2, 3, 5, 4, 1 is actually what we'll do, because the Erd tree is 5. Yeah, so these are just... Oh, this is a Church of America of some repute. Possibly. Second Church of America. Interesting. Another Mogwin fella, huh? What's up with all the Mogwin guys in these Churches of America, man? I want you to like do something about that. I mean, I just did, I guess, but like someone besides me. I can't be doing. We can't expect God to do all the work. Extremely Joshua Graham voice. I only survived because the "we're so fucking back" inside me burned brighter than the "it's so over" around me. Okay. Well, there's 2. Seems like there's not even grace here. Is that because, like, where the grace normally would be, there was a Mogwin. So like, is that symbolic of something? I know that Moog is like They mentioned, the lore mentions that Shabriri is like the most reviled man in history. I feel like Moog should be up there too if they knew what he was doing. If you don't know, it's okay, but it's not good, basically. Let's just say that, let's see, Drake, well, Kendrick would definitely, he would have a lot of ammunition, possibly somewhat similar to what he used against Drake. He would have a lot of ammunition to write a diss track about Moog, if you catch my drift. I think you catch my drift. Hate the way that you talk, way that you dress. Well, actually, no, that's the fun one. The other one, the Beat the Grahams, is the messed up one, right? It'd be more Meet the Grahams pilled than it would be Euphoria pilled for sure. We're up here now, I suppose. I did not mean to do this. I wanted to go down low, and I went high instead. So let's just get these ruins, these Writhe Blood ruins that we found earlier, but we didn't explore because we were too busy running past it. All right. Ugh. You must be the Writhe Blood that I've heard so much about. Oh, you got a lot of health, dog. You got a lot of health, dog. You got a lot of health, dog. I mean, he probably also just has like a lot of resistance to like some standard damage or something, right? Like likely if we were using maybe I don't even know if hammers would be better. Probably. I do kind of want to switch to hammers so that eventually I can just say kill this guy with hammers and then I can do it myself. You know, I'd be like, okay, fine, I will kill this guy with hammers. FD Beast Bone. That is disgusting that you had that many in you. That's like that's not him, right? That's like all the stuff that he's eaten and digested. Yeah, you can see like rats sticking out of these guys. This is like truly horrific stuff, Miyazaki. What the hell? Like, yeah, you can see like rat bones and rat fur and like tufts and things like that. This is awful. I hate this. He's done it again. He's outdone himself in terms of making, you know, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. They have a lot of. They sure do have. This is the kind of, you know, it's tradition in these games. The slimes are not very scary, but they're just like incredibly tanky. They have they have very high damage resistance. There you go. A lot of sacramental buds. I mean, it's used to beat scarlet rot, so I suppose that's, you know, it's not bad. Okay, so there should be something in these ruins. Again, like a staircase, some sort of way down, some sort of, probably this way, if I had to guess. Yeah, not even particularly hidden. Just go right down. What the hell lives in the Writhe Blood ruins? I honestly don't want to find out, but I guess we will. As long as we have our pre-buffs with us, nobody can scare us. It is... Oh! Another Mogwin. I guess that makes sense. I mean, you're gonna go down like a little baby. I hate to inform you. Lots of Mogwins around here. Okay, what are you guarding? Must be something related to Moog, surely. Hello? Is a teleport chest? No. Bloody Helus. The rapier of some kind, seemingly. Looks like. Heavy thrusting sword. Interesting. Ominous piercing sword of the winding blade, carried by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood, designed to bore into flesh, causing severe blood loss at the wound. The extracted blood trickles gracefully down the length of the blade. Okay, sure. Not really my, not my tempo, as J.K. Simmons would say, but it is a cool weapon. I can see how I would like to do an arcane build at a certain point. I've heard that they're OP. I know they got nerfed. Bosses got a lot more resistance to status effects and like building and like incremental resistance every time you trigger it too, right? So I know that the status effects were definitely too strong at some point in this game. They're probably still really good. So I'd like to try them out at some point and just experience the power that could tear me to shreds, as the kids say. And by the kids, I mean like the Avatar Belial, basically, or I guess someone told me that was like more so Sandalphon's theme if you think about it, but don't worry about it. We'll talk Grand Blue at noon and 4 p.m. For now, we gotta focus on Elden Ring. Did I pick this up earlier? Yes. Or if there was anything, I got it. Okay. So let's get back on track here. We want to get down to 3. How do we do this? We have to go probably down the Spirit Spring that we went up prior. This also gets us to Mount Gelmir. You didn't even have to go through the teleporter. Interesting. I kind of accidentally found my way over there. You're not a Kale. You're just a dude with a torch. Don't get it twisted. Even though they might look similar, they are not. You're a guy with a torch. I am a Kale. We are not the same. Another Spirit Spring. Wonderful. Okay, 3. This is 3. Mirage Rise. Hello. You are not real? Okay. What do you say? Touch 3 Phantom Crests. Mirage Riddle. Oh, it maps them out. Okay, so like 1. I'm so good at, like, that's 33% of the way done already. Like, okay. It's nice and easy. Where do you guys show up again? You show up in info, right? Probably? Yes. So, A riddle concerning a rise that vanishes like a mirage. So, there's the bridge back there, right? Yeah, so there's one, like, here, I suppose. That'd be, like, very far away. But that's got to be what the bridge is indicating, right? And then there's the one probably, like, right by the imp is the one that we just went. So it should be one northwest of here, seemingly, is my understanding. Wait, this is northwest. There you go. It was northwest on the map, so we gotta make sure we're going northwest here too. There he is. Yep, exactly. This actually was southwest for some reason. Weird. Okay. Can't touch the phantom while I'm on my horse. I see how it is. Oh, he just like dies when we do that? Because he's not real. Because they're all mirages. Okay. And then we have to go to 2 there. Because judging by the info, it seemed like it was quite close to the bridge. So let us go in that direction, and we'll just keep an eye out all the way down here for any possible mirages. Oh, dude, not the worm faces. Not like this. Okay, hold on. Let's detour temporarily here. Oh, dude, no. No. Okay, there you go. Got his ass. Somber 5, useless, but it's fine. It's a thought that counts. Okay, I'm not gonna rest the grace just yet. In theory, he should be somewhere around here, I would think. There's where my marker is. Maybe up here on this little cliffside. The map tells me he's like right nearby this bridge, essentially. Right. Item. Olgar Bloom. Here, of all places. How strange. Phantom crests? Any phantom crests? It does not seem so, which is definitely interesting. Oh, no. Oh, wait, but doesn't that mean they're close? Doesn't you being here mean that the Phantom Crest guy is close? You've only showed up before when I was close to one of the crests. Let's actually rest the grace. I don't think it should reset the puzzle or anything like that. Even if it does, we know where the other 2 guys are, so it's fine. But I just want to be able to rest the grace, read my map, and see, because I have to think about sort of in terms of the orientation there. Oh, right, Sacred Tear. So true. So if we go to our info, right? This was actually southwest of, like, that X was actually southwest. So that map is kind of flipped upside down, I think, right? Like what looks like northwest. Well, actually, no. If it was flipped upside down, it would be southeast. Huh. Yeah, I'm actually not sure anymore. But the point is, it says it should be near the bridge, and it should be south of the bridge, west of the bridge, I think. North of the bridge? If it's north of the bridge, it'd be like here, I suppose. But no, it looks like, again, it looks like the bridge is kind of to the back of it, right? Because this map is basically, it's flipped. And again, sorry, this is like not my strong suit. Because like, we went southwest from that, and that goes up and to the left here. So if southwest is up and to the left, I can't tell which, it will either be west or south will be up, right? So we have to either be west or south of the bridge. And my guess was west, but I saw nothing. I'm gonna pull out my my trusty, my handy dandy smartphone here. And I know you might be like, hey, what do you do? Why would you do such a thing? Listen again. I'm here for a reason, and the reason is not puzzles. Okay? I'm especially puzzles that rely on spatial reasoning. It's just not my thing, dog. No, I gotcha. No, yeah. No, yeah. For all the things, check the thing. Okay. The first immediately right of the imp statue. The second is southwest in an alcove. The third is further east near the broken bridge, hidden underneath an illusory rock with a faint glow that disappears when attacked. Oh, I've been bamboozled. Okay, that's not okay. To be fair, I'm really glad we looked that up now. That would have taken me a very, very long time to figure out. An illusory rock with a faint glow that vanishes when attacked. An illusory rock with a faint glow that vanishes when attacked. Look out for illusory rocks with a faint glow, and then check if they vanish when you attack. Are you an illusory rock with a faint glow? Ho ho ho! He's too sick. Yeah, that would have taken... So, actually, you know what? the good news is that like my rough understanding of the map and where things would be was correct. What I didn't expect was to have to, you know, find a goddamn illusory rock with a faint glow. I'll take that. I'm very happy I looked that one up. That would have wasted a lot of time for no reason. We gotta go. We got places to be, man. Hello, Wormface. And by hello, I mean stay the hell away from me. Okay, so now Mirage Rise should be accessible to us, which is good. Hello, Mirage Rise. More worm faces. I hate it here. There they are. Okay. What is here? A ladder? Makes sense. Do you guys hear, like... You guys hear that? I'm not sure if it's just, like, the voices in my head that are there every day, or if it's, like, extra ones, but I feel like I could swear I hear, like, some strangely, like, what sounds like strangely demonic chanting under someone's breath. No, okay, that's not me. Like, that's not just me, right? You hear that. Slumbering egg. Can I open this? Unseen blade and unseen form. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's definitely not just me. Okay, I'm for a second I was like genuinely like, there was 1% of me that was like, am I going insane, or have I been possessed by a demon? But no, okay, I think it's also that just might be the worm faces making that noise. That might just be what they sound like shuffling around. In which case, that's horrible. That's horrific. I hate that. But yeah, that was not just me being insane. Unseen blade, unseen form. Sure. Assassin sorceries, basically, right? This makes sense, too, with the Mirage Rise and everything. You can read about those in the story corner, which is actually happening in 9 minutes. Okay, let's try and get one more thing going here before then. Yeah, let's go. I guess we can go to the Erd Tree. Yeah, let's go to the Erd Tree. We'll go to the Erd Tree, and then if that takes, like, no time at all, we can maybe explore the catacomb that it comes with, but... We have about 9 minutes till I kind of want to... I kind of want to finish this off here at about 50. I got other things to schedule, to record, etc. today. I got a tournament coming up in a couple hours too, so I want to fit in another Elden Ring video before I have to go do that. So the Erd Tree was 5. I marked that one down as such. Lots and lots of worm faces are worm facing, which is honestly totally within their rights, I suppose. I just wish they wouldn't do it on me. Exactly. I just wish they wouldn't do it. Oh. Speaking of worm faces, here's the Big Daddy-O. Excuse me, worm face. Oh, you're not worm face. You're like a worm face worshiper or something. Freaking weirdo. All right. There he is. That's why I call them all worm faces, because this is the real one right here. Oh, that's a command grab that just barely whiffed. He fell on us and did damage. That's crazy. Luckily, he did die kind of like real quick. Like this is kind of what I'm talking about when I said I can't really replace my like. Having, like, stacking those double buffs, we hit so goddamn hard when we do that, man. Are you just, like, immune to everything? Okay, fine. There you go. Like, it's a really hard sell to try and get me to get rid of the Grafted Blade Greatsword, unless we find, like, an equivalently incredible, somber hammer, right? I want the hammers. Don't get it twisted. But, like, this, like, stacking these double buffs, Golden Vow, and the 5 extra, to every stat, and the Grafted Blade Greatsword. I mean, it's only 5 extra strength, so it's not like it's that big of a buff, but it's still quite nice, right? It's not like I guess, I'm not, like, hyper attached to it, because as far as just pure raw damage, I think it is only just the 5 extra strength that it gives us, right? Raising all attributes, yeah, and poise, yeah. So obviously all the attributes, the health and everything is great, but like realistically, it is just like the 5 extra strength and to an extent the 5 extra dex that gives us more damage. That is still going to be like probably, you know, a good 5% extra damage or something, raising both of those attack stats by, especially since the Grafted Blade Greatsword itself does scale off of dex slightly, right? So it's like still going to be a decent bit of damage, but it's not something that I'm like necessarily completely and utterly attached to. Is there like nothing here, by the way? Usually, again, in these ruins, there's usually something like you can look a little bit deeper and find something. I guess it's just because it's near the Erd Tree. All it had was that that golden slam, Ash of War, possibly. Yeah, let's explore the Erd Tree in a bit more detail. Again, usually near these Erd Trees, because now we understand the lore of the world, there are usually catacombs where there are Erd Trees. So let's see if we can figure that one out. We can follow this guy. Oh, there's also ruins here, too, that I should explore. There'll be a guy there that we can follow, I think. We can summon and follow. Well, let's take a look at the remainder of these ruins. Nothing, huh? What about over there? Okay, hold on. We're kind of going on a little bit of a... getting led on a breadcrumb trail by these ruins, but... Oh, I missed. There we go. Please do not worm face on my face. I need my face to remain relatively worm-free. I have a little bit of worms, but, like, overall, you know... More worm or less worm? I'd prefer less worm, I'd say. Looks like there's ruins. I mean, the ruins just kind of go on forever. It doesn't seem like there's anything really in them. This looks like a big, major chunk. If there's nothing here, then there's probably just nothing, is my guess. And by, I mean, there's lots of worm faces. I would not count that as, like, you know, necessarily something that's of interest. Oh, staircase. I saw it. I just barely glimpsed it there as I was flying by. Yeah, there you go. Something in the ruins. Oh, please, please. Get off the torrent. Dude. Okay, okay, there you go. There you go. Nice, and you know, nothing to be scared about. And they're so tall, they can't even follow us down here, the idiots. This chest is going to teleport me somewhere. I can feel it. No. Wrath of Gold. Oh, is that the, it's an old Dark Souls 1 miracle too, right? It just like pushes people back. Like it's the hip thrust that explodes everyone. Yeah, this is golden shockwave that knocks back foes. That's fun. We can read about that in the story corner, sure. Doesn't... Oh, there's those are all the ruins that we were looking at, right? Doesn't seem like there's a catacomb near the Erd Tree necessarily, though. I'm gonna teleport back to the Grace for a sec. I'm gonna take one more quick check around the Erd Tree. Otherwise, we'll just go to our story corner and I'll check the Erd Tree and like all of Altus again in more detail later. Oh, it's not where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Bower of Bounty. Bower of Bounty? Bower of Bounty? Bower? Bueller? Anyone? Okay, so let's go in the direction of 5 again. There you go. Which is... Huh? Never? Nowhere? Oh, it's 1 now, is it? It's 2 now. Okay, okay, sure. Let's go there. Again, I think usually, I mean, again, the way that the lore works, right, is that the souls return to the Tree of Might there to eat the lifeblood of the planet or something. So there should be a catacomb near the Erd Tree, kind of like by definition, you would think. Though maybe this one is all messed up because there wasn't an Erd Tree avatar here. There was like a worm face. So maybe the people weren't, like this one might be a corrupted one or something. Well, people don't get buried here. Like this is what happens when the Erd Tree avatars fail to protect the Erd Tree. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, there should be, if I activate this or stand near it, should be a dude that shows up and leads me somewhere. Yep. It's gonna take some time. What? 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 Oh, okay, there you go, there you go. He just disappears and turns the footsteps. Alright, well. As we're doing this, as this guy leads us to wherever the hell it is he's leading us, I guess it's a good time as any to say that if you are not one of the Story Corner folks, I can run you guys through the outro here and you can get on your way so that we can go read our item descriptions for all of us sick lore individuals. With that being said, he's going to walk me right to the worm faces, because of course he is. Oh god, oh god. With that being said, if you made it this far in the video, as always, I do have 4 things for you. You know how it goes. For number 1, you can join the Discord server, and in fact, I would encourage you to do so. There's a link in the description right down there for you. It's a nice place, nice community for you to hang out and make some friends and all that, so I encourage you to do so. We also run 2 tournaments for Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising in that server. You have to be in the server to join them. Not to watch them, we'll get to that in a second, but to join them, you have to be in the server. So if any of that interests you, I would encourage you to join. But I would also encourage you to keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is, please. Everyone in there is super nice, super chill, right? Nobody's been banned or anything like that. If I have to ban somebody, though, I will. And if that somebody is you, then I will ban you. So just don't let it be you, okay? Number 2, if you like the video, and I hope you did, get down there, like the damn video, man. Come on, it's free, don't cost you nothing. Helps the channel a lot, and I appreciate it, of course, while you're there. Number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button there also, right about down there. I'll keep you up to date with everything that's coming out. We got... Basically, if the content interests you, if you like the content, I'm glad to hear it. But if you like the content, but you just don't have enough time to watch like everything, which is fair. I imagine that's like most people. I put out like 20 hours of content a week. It's like a full-time job to watch or a part-time job to watch all this, right? So with that in mind, if you, I recommend you hit those 2 buttons and you can get notified when something new is uploaded, and you can only go back and watch stuff that's either really interesting to you, or if you have a lot of free time that day, I guess you can watch everything notifications give you. But yeah, quick side note, by the way, while we're on the topic, I was talking about earlier, if you don't have to watch, you don't have to be in the server to watch the tournaments live. In fact, what you can do there is there's going to be another link in the description to follow me on Twitch. I do stream the tournaments. I only stream tournaments for now. I could expand to streaming more stuff later, for sure. But for now, we only stream the tournaments twice a week there. So again, you have an intermediate bracket on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. EST and an open bracket, an all-skill bracket at Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST. So I stream both of those live on Twitch as they're happening. So if you want to come by, I think it's a good time. Otherwise, if you just want to drop me a follow, I'd appreciate any support. Even if you can't tune into the streams, follows are free, and I would appreciate any support you could give me. With all that being said, for number 4, most importantly, more important than arrow buttons to smash or whatever YouTube-friendly or Twitch-friendly interactions to hit me with, I appreciate those. But I sure do hope you had a great time hanging out today as we kind of walk with our best friend here. I know I did, right? We're making progress. Altus, again, does not seem like as... Is he going to lead me to the cave that I marked? Yes, he is. Okay, yeah, that's great. I'm glad we had this talk, Mr. Ghostman. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great time hanging out today. I know I sure did. Right? I guess it's good to be cleaning out Altus and making some more forward story progression here. It doesn't look like Altus is going to be as big or take as long as Liurnia or Limgrave did, which is a good sign for sure. I'm very okay with that because we got to kind of get the lead out here. But with all that being said, Yeah, led me right to where I had marked earlier. Perfect. Well, I guess I can get down here, get on the grace, and then we can do our story corner from there. All that being said, though, I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way, but for now, if you are not one of the story corner individuals, then I bid you adieu as we go into our story corner here, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. All right, story corner, folks. Give me just 1 second here as I descend into madness and try to find, a grace that Miyazaki has doubtless left me in Altus Tunnel here. We're not going to go in, we're not going to explore. Obviously, we don't want to leave behind anybody, right? We're just gonna sit down here. It should be relatively safe, and we'll start reading some item descriptions. So, we found a couple of new weapons that I think we went through most of our weapons last time. We didn't go through all of them though. I think we found a couple of new ones. I heard some like chains dangling, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna die. Yeah, so we read about this one already, right? I don't think we found. Did we actually? Maybe we didn't find like a new weapon. We found we found 2 new sorceries. Let's backtrack for a second there because we're done with our sorceries otherwise. Oh, so yeah, more again. You can see they're kind of sorted. These are all the Night City sorceries, right? One of the Night sorceries of Celia, Town of Sorcery. Yeah. Enchants armaments held in the right hand, making it completely invisible. The sorcery can be cast while in motion. Used by Celian assassins to present themselves as unarmed sorcerers. Oh, okay. I was also gonna say like it'll make it a lot harder to dodge. If you can't tell like what it looks like when somebody's swinging, it makes it a lot harder to defend yourself, I feel like. But yeah, that's also a good use case. Unseen form makes the caster semi-invisible. The Celian assassins considered every option that aided their dirty work. Damn, even the item description guy doesn't even like them. That's wild. Okay, so we had a couple more weapons to read through, and then we're gonna go into armor and things like that. So I think we stopped right about here. Iron Spear. Huh. Commonly used iron spear with no notable traits. The blade is severely rusted. Sure. Inquisitor's Girandole, instrument of torture used on nobles behind the curtain at Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Its numerous spikes pierce the flesh, then singe the wounds with flame. The smell of burnt blood induces despair in the victim, a candlestick conceived by a thorough mind. Yeah, we read that one already, actually. Telluria's Tree, weapon of one of the 2 honored and as foremost among the Crucible Knights. Well, we kind of beat the hell out of her, so fair enough. The primordial form of the Erd Tree is close in nature to life itself, and the spear, molded on its crucible, is imbued with ancient holy essence. Okay, so the crucible is actually the primordial form of the Erd Tree, because it predates the Erd Tree, but it is still the Erd Tree. It's just the Erd Tree used to be the crucible. I mean, according to this lore, anyway, and it's always, you can't always trust everything you hear in these games. So the crucible is the Erd Tree, and the Erd Tree is where all life sprung out from, and is that why all life returns to the roots when you die? Again, I'm quite certain the Erd Tree, the 2 fingers, the Greater Will, the Empyreans, like maybe not the Empyreans, but they kind of end up in that role. They're all like, it's all this weird like Eldritch horror, like Turles Tree of Might type thing. It's sucking the life out of the world. So I'm not sure I believe this, but sure, this is the Crucible Knight and the Golden Order lore at least. Banished Knight's Halberd. A finely crafted halberd, intricately engraved with an ancient motif. One thing I like about this halberd, by the way, it doesn't have like a gigantic axe blade on the end. That's not how it worked. Like, you didn't need like that big of, in fact, if anything, having a smaller weapon, like having like a war hammer, a one-handed hammer was not usually like this gigantic piece of metal on the end, right? It was a small part because that concentrates the force in a smaller area, which lets it pierce through something like heavy armor easier. So this halberd is mostly staff, and it's got like a small pick on the end there, like a spear, and then like a relatively small axe blade. I think is a lot more realistic as far as my understanding of medieval weaponry. But anyway, finely crafted halberd intricately engraved with ancient motifs, given to knights who, whether by misfortune or misdeed, were forced to abandon their homes. Most of these knights were sent to the fringes, where they were forced to start anew with only despair for company. This is where we found the guy who, Irina's father from Castle Morn, right? We found he was using this, and we had to kill him because he tried to kill us. Pest's glaive. These are the cum guys. Glaive made from a hard, sharpened shell, wielded by the pests who emerged from the swamp of Ionia. Of course, those guys were birthed of Wrath to make sense. Slightly increases non-physical damage negation. Though men might recognize the keen intellect of the pests, evidenced by the spear's uncanny design, it will never be understood by them. Okay, sure. Grafted Dragon. The embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godrick's left arm. The wielder's arm will take the form of a small dragon, sprouting sharp dragon fangs as the fist. The weapon cannot be two-handed. That's fair. Bear witness! Grant the small dragon a fleeting glimpse of life and thrust it skyward, spewing flames over a wide frontward area. It's kind of cute, no? Okay, so those are all of our weapons. Bows. Lion Great Bow. Great bow of black iron wielded by General Radahn. Decorated with the lion mane motif. Imbued with gravitational power of the Star Scourge. When used along with Radahn's spear, it becomes a true weapon of a champion. Unique skill, Radahn's Rain. Archery skill, performed from a low stance, ready the bow and fire a sudden flurry. Yeah, this is the arrow rain thing he did to us. Academy Glintstone Staff. Staff of the Academy of Rare Lucaria, metal with a turquoise glintstone. Only recognized sorcerers permitted to wield the staff. Probably guys with Burger King hats, right? Carrion Glintstone Staff. One of 2 types of Carrion Staff. given to sorcerers that they might enact the role of knight. Enhances Carrion sword sorceries. I guess this is like all the melee sort of sorceries. This will make better, sure. Carrion Regal Scepter. Magic Scepter of Vernala, Queen of the Full Moon. The glintstone is known as a Carrion Blue, enhancing full moon sorceries. Only those with the highest intelligence may wield this, the finest of all glintstone staves. Fair. Prince of Death's Staff. Staff embedded with sullied amber, said to be a very part of the Prince of Death. Enhances death sorceries. The Prince of Death is Godwin now, right? He was the first to die? Was he the first of the demigods to actually experience death? Is that why he's the Prince of Death? One of the staves deemed heretical by the Academy for its ability to allow sorceries to be augmented through faith in addition to intelligence. Okay, we have to go read about that amber starlight we picked up too, right? Finger Seal, a sacred seal bestowed by a finger maiden, which serves as a catalyst for casting sacred incantations. Incantations must be memorized. Yeah, this is like the basic one, right? So I even give you a tutorial on how to use them. Okay, let's go back to key items for a sec. That amber starlight we picked up. Yeah. An ephemeral sliver that gives off a pale amber glow. What remains of a passing flash of starlight. If the stars command our fates, then amber-hued stars must command the fates of gods. Such is the belief that inspired the use of these stars to prepare a most special draught. This is what Celavis, you give this to Celavis, he makes an amber draft, tries to turn Ranny into a doll, right? It doesn't work, though. Celavis is already dead. Then I'll be consumed by mere humans. Okay, so it's not really so useful to us anymore. Let's read about a couple more. Let's look at Radon spears are the ones that I'm going to be interested in here. Great arrows used by General Radon during the Festival of Combat. They are, in fact, the many spears with which he was stabbed by the Clean Rot Knife. He's using spears as arrows. That's wild. Imbued with Radon's gravitational power. Interesting. Anything interesting about all of these? Used by Company of the Fallen Hawk. Once ordered to explore the Eternal City. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yep. Well-crafted bolts. Nothing too interesting here, it seems like. Yeah, sure. We can read these shields real quick, I suppose. Torches. I assume nothing interesting about the torches. Can be raised up. Yeah, okay. It lights up the area around it. Adorned with a long-forgotten crest of Stormveil, ancient design. Okay. Oh, the Hawk crest. Wait, is this the Fallen Hawk? I wonder. Marred Wooden Shield. Wooden shield of Stormveil soldiers, much like the castle, was marred by mottling and thorns. Some say it is a curse of grafting which causes such affliction, while others talk of its root being something altogether more sinister hidden deep within the castle. Marred Leather Shield. Same thing, okay. Carrion Knight's Shield. A teardrop-shaped, medium-sized shield embedded with blue glintstones, carried by knights. Excels when facing magic or holy attacks. Just who were these knights preparing to fight? Holy attacks. The gods themselves, possibly? Shield fashioned from a great turtle shell. This reminds me, if I have enough equipment, I should put this thing on. I don't think I do, but I should. The natural curve helps it contend with foes' attacks. The turtle is a symbol of tirelessness, and the shield boosts stamina recovery speed. So true. Skill made famous by Sir Neidhart. Focus your energy into a shield and temporarily hardening it to deflect greater blows. Sure. Great shield of red-tinged gold, carried by Crucible Knights, features a great horn. An ancient holiness dwells within. The Crucible horn skewers foes in performing shield bashes. Okay. Jellyfish shield. The head of a spirit jellyfish, commonly found floating above sacred ground throughout the lands between. Wielded without modification as a shield. The see-through head is extremely light, but its flesh is supple, providing absolutely no protection from piercing attacks. Unique skill, Contagious Fury. Inside the jellyfish's wrath and allow its fury to flow through you. Raises attack power. Oh, you can buff yourself for a certain duration. Okay, sure. Interesting. We'll read about all the armor and things like that as we go forth. But for now, I think that's probably going to do it for this here story corner. I guess we'll explore this tunnel now that I've kind of found myself here up next. But yeah, I'm not going to run you guys through the whole outro again. You already heard it when the non-story corner folks took their leave. So all I'm going to say for now is that I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.